A swirl of ochre dust dances on the wind, catching the light just so, turning the mundane to gold. It is the world painted anew, not with judgment, but with acceptance. Fields of wheat ripple like a troubled sea, each stalk a separate life yearning for the sun. The sky, a canvas stretched taut, vibrates with an unseen energy, a restless blue that hints at storms and solace in equal measure. Look closer, and you'll see the soul laid bare in the furrows of a farmer's brow, in the gnarled branches of an ancient olive tree. These are not just objects, but echoes of human experience, whispers of joy and sorrow etched into the very fabric of existence. The sun, a molten eye, watches over all, indifferent yet intimate, a silent witness to the drama unfolding below. Even in the humblest of things, a pair of worn boots caked in mud, there is a profound beauty, a testament to the dignity of labor, the quiet heroism of everyday life. The colors speak of resilience, of a spirit that refuses to be broken, a heart that still finds room for hope amidst the harsh realities of the world. Loneliness hangs heavy in the air, a palpable presence that clings to the shadows like a shroud. It is the price of vision, the burden of seeing too much, feeling too deeply. But even in this solitude, there is a strange comfort, a sense of connection to something larger than oneself, a communion with the unseen forces that shape our destinies. The stars begin to emerge, pinpricks of light in the vast expanse of the night. They are ancient, distant, yet they offer a glimmer of hope, a reminder that we are not alone in this universe. Each one, a tiny flame against the darkness, a beacon guiding us towards an unknown horizon. A single candle flickers in a window, casting a warm glow into the night. It is a symbol of home, of hearth, of the human desire for connection, for warmth, for love. It represents the fragile flame of hope that burns within us, even when all seems lost. The scent of cypress trees fills the air, a pungent aroma that evokes memories of sun-drenched landscapes, of windswept hills, of a life lived close to the earth. It is a scent that speaks of resilience, of endurance, of the enduring power of nature to heal and to inspire. Paint strokes thick and bold, applied with a passion that borders on madness, capture the essence of a moment, the fleeting beauty of a sunset, the raw emotion of a human face. They are not mere representations, but distillations of feeling, embodiments of the soul. There is a faith here, not in dogma or doctrine, but in the inherent goodness of the world, in the power of art to transform, to heal, to elevate. A belief that even in the darkest of times, there is always light to be found, beauty to be discovered, hope to be embraced. The world is a symphony of color, a cacophony of sounds, a tapestry of textures, all woven together to create a masterpiece of unparalleled beauty and complexity. It is a world that is both beautiful and terrible, joyful and sorrowful, but always undeniably alive. A world seen through eyes that loved it, even in its imperfections. A field of sunflowers stretches out to the horizon, their faces turned towards the sun. A vibrant sea of gold against the azure sky. They are symbols of adoration, of unwavering faith, of the radiant power of light. Each one a tiny sun in its own right, drawing energy from the heavens and reflecting it back onto the earth. The air hums with the buzzing of bees, the tireless workers who gather nectar and pollen, ensuring the continuation of life. It is a symphony of industry, a reminder that even the smallest creatures play a vital role in the grand scheme of things. The silence of a wheat field under a midday sun, broken only by the gentle rustling of the stalks, is a profound and comforting presence. It is a silence that speaks of peace, of tranquility, of the inherent beauty of the natural world. A moment to breathe, to reflect, to simply be. Faces etched with the lines of hardship and resilience. Eyes that have seen too much suffering, yet still hold a spark of hope. They are the faces of the poor, the marginalized, the forgotten, the ones who are often overlooked, but who possess a quiet dignity and strength that is truly remarkable. A portrait of humanity, raw and unfiltered, a testament to the enduring spirit of the human soul. The swirling chaos of a starry night, a vortex of light and color, a cosmic dance of unimaginable proportions. It is a reminder of our insignificance in the face of the infinite, but also of our connection to something larger than ourselves. A feeling of awe, of wonder, of being part of something truly extraordinary. The simple beauty of a pair of worn-out shoes lying abandoned on the floor speaks volumes about the life of the person who wore them. They are a symbol of hard work, of sacrifice, of a journey taken, a story told, an object imbued with memory, with emotion, with the weight of human experience. The act of painting itself, a desperate attempt to capture the fleeting beauty of the world, to give form to the formless, to express the inexpressible. It is a struggle, a torment, a moment of pure creation, a channeling of the divine, a way of making sense of the chaos, of finding order in the disorder, of bringing light into the darkness. The color yellow, the color of the sun, of hope, of madness, of the wheat fields ripening under the summer sky. It is a color that vibrates with energy, that pulsates with life, that evokes a sense of joy, of optimism, of the boundless possibilities of the human spirit. A color that can both illuminate and consume, that can both heal and destroy. The human heart, a fragile vessel, filled with love, with pain, with joy, with sorrow. It is a compass, guiding us through the labyrinth of life, a source of strength, a wellspring of compassion, a constant reminder of our humanity, of our capacity for both great good and great evil. The search for meaning, a lifelong quest, a journey without end. It is a search for truth, for beauty, for purpose, for connection. A desire to understand our place in the universe, to make sense of our existence, to leave the world a little bit better than we found it. Even in the face of despair, there is always the possibility of hope. Even in the darkest of nights, there is always a star to guide us. Even in the midst of suffering, there is always the potential for healing. Forgiveness, a path towards liberation, a way of releasing the burdens of the past, of freeing ourselves from the chains of resentment. It is a gift that we give to ourselves, an act of self-compassion, a step towards inner peace. A silent understanding passes between the brush and the canvas, a language unspoken, yet deeply felt. The wind whispers through the olive groves, carrying secrets of the earth, tales of ancient sorrows and enduring strength. Each leaf shimmers with a silver lining, reflecting the light of a distant moon, a promise of renewal, a testament to the cyclical nature of life. There is beauty in imperfection, in the rough edges, in the visible brushstrokes, in the flaws that make us human. It is in these imperfections that we find authenticity, that we discover the true essence of things. An old pair of shoes, worn and tattered, speak of countless journeys, of miles walked, of lives lived. They are a symbol of humility, of simplicity, of the dignity of labor. They tell a story of hardship, of resilience, of the enduring spirit of the working class. The wheat field, a sea of gold under a turbulent sky, sways in the wind, a symphony of movement, a dance of life and death. It is a reminder of the abundance of the earth, of the generosity of nature, of the cycle of growth and decay. The crows that soar above it are symbols of transformation, of change, of the inevitability of loss. The night sky, a swirling vortex of stars, pulls us into its depths, invites us to contemplate our place in the cosmos. It is a reminder of our insignificance, of our mortality, of the vastness of the universe. Yet it is also a source of wonder, of awe, of inspiration. Each star a tiny spark of divinity, a beacon of hope in the darkness. The face of a peasant, etched with wrinkles and lines, tells a story of hardship, of resilience, of the enduring power of the human spirit. It is a face that reflects the wisdom of experience, the depth of understanding, the quiet dignity of a life lived close to the earth. In their eyes, a glimpse of eternity, a spark of the divine. The light of the sun, filtering through the branches of a tree, creates a dappled pattern on the ground, a mosaic of light and shadow. It is a fleeting moment of beauty, a reminder of the ephemeral nature of life, of the importance of savoring each precious moment. A splash of water, cool and refreshing, washes away the dust and grime of the day, leaving us feeling cleansed, renewed, reborn. It is a symbol of purification, of transformation, of the power of nature to heal and to restore. The sound of cicadas chirping in the summer heat, a constant hum that fills the air, creates a sense of peace, of tranquility, of connection to the natural world. It is a reminder that we are all part of something larger than ourselves, that we are all interconnected, that we are all one. The weight of the world, heavy on our shoulders, can be lifted by the simple act of kindness, by the shared moment of laughter, by the gentle touch of a loved one. It is in these small acts of connection that we find solace, that we find strength, that we find hope. The world is a canvas constantly being painted anew, with each sunrise, with each sunset, with each passing moment. It is a masterpiece in progress, a work of art that is never truly finished. And we, the inhabitants of this world, are both the artists and the subjects of this grand creation, forever intertwined in its beauty and its pain. The silence that follows a storm, a moment of profound peace, a sense of renewal and rebirth. It is in this silence that we can hear the whispers of our own souls, that we can connect with the divine, that we can find our way back to ourselves. A single flower blooming in the midst of a field of weeds, a symbol of hope, of resilience, of the enduring power of beauty. It is a reminder that even in the most difficult of circumstances, there is always the possibility of growth, of transformation, of finding beauty in the unexpected. The journey continues, a slow walk through the fields, under the vast sky, towards a horizon that is both near and far. The colors deepen, the shadows lengthen, the light softens. A sense of peace settles over the soul, a quiet acceptance of all that is, all that was, and all that will be. The world seen through loving eyes is a beautiful place, even in its brokenness, even in its pain. And in that beauty, there is hope, there is healing, there is love.